because what I said before about the affiliate cookie, in fact, I think I made a mistake.
I don't know what this is, but it's kind of hot.
Hello, in this video, I want to talk about the Builderall blog. As you know, maybe Builderall has a blog which is written quite recently for 1 year or more by Ruben Santiago, and he creates a blog post once a week. They are quite useful blog posts. It's not stupid or simple. They are quite useful. And so there is this blog, but it's quite useless, really, um, for us, because, for instance, there is no RSS feed that we can use. We cannot use it as a affiliate, to send people to this blog. In some tutorials, uh, some people have said that we can use the URL redirect, in order to set our affiliate cookie and then send to this blog or to any article on this blog. But I'm not so sure about it. We need to check more. For instance, when we click on this image, when people will then click on this image, where does it go exactly? Because when I click, it goes to 7day3.mybuilderall.com register, and mybuilderall.com is not builderall.com. So I know how cookies work. And if you set a cookie on builderall.com, it's not the same as mybuilderall.com. So once we are on this page to register on 7days3.mybuilderall.com, our affiliate cookie is not set here. You can tell me what you want, or then you have to show me why, how, if I set my affiliate cookie on builderall.com, how will it be there on this page? If you don't explain me this, you just say, oh, don't worry. No. So that's why this explanation, I don't like it, to send to any page, and then people will maybe click here, and then they will register as our customer. I don't believe it. So either someone proves it, or if it doesn't, then it's as good as if it's shut up. Because if you don't explain this, then don't say anything, don't lie. If you don't know, don't lie. Anyway, that's not my point, because I'm not sending a visitor to it. I'm talking about the Builderall blog. So there is no RSS feed. So if you want to know the URL for RSS feed, you just have to add, because the blog in Builderall is made so that there is a RSS feed for every blog. You cannot switch it off. So you just have to add this blog /feed /rss.xml to the URL of your blog. So any blog made with Builderall, you add this and you will get the RSS feed. So I will show you the RSS feed, how it looks. So this one, you enter this and you have the RSS feed. It's good because you have all the articles in full since the blog exists. It's not the last 10 or last 20, it's all the articles. So I have counted, I've seen it's about over 60 articles. It started in 2016. So here you go, you have the RSS feed, and you see that in each element, so it works like this, in item is one article, and then, why I say that, because in item then we can see what information are in this RSS feed. You have the title, the link to the article, description, so it's like the title, they use the same, but description, publication date, and a unique ID, and then you have the content. Content is in HTML, so you have the HTML for the image, and then the text. And when you look at the source of this RSS feed, you see that it's quite bad, the way it's formatted, because each article, I don't know what is the problem, but there are a lot of empty space within the articles. And so I believe that it's a proprietary thing. It's a special characters. It's not space, but it's invisible characters that then the system uses in order to format the article visually after. For instance, if you have a list of items, because in some articles we can see Ruben talks about some things, and then he shows the with the item list and some formatting. But in this RSS feed, in the HTML encode content, we can't see any of this formatting in HTML. So it's done in another way. So I cannot even load the page because it's so long. Because each article, they don't have just the text. There are so many space, and I think they are just invisible characters. I will have to study this. And anyway, what I want to do with it is to take the content and reuse it. So what I would like to do with this is first I import this RSS feed into my code, and then I will reformat it and display it on my own pages. So the article will be used on my own pages. But also what I will do is I will display them with this format. So like I did for apps, but instead of apps, it will be like all the articles. So because there are not really a lot, it's about 60, and I can display them all on the page or just a selection, I don't know yet. But I will use this same system of displaying, and it's just an excuse to have some content for Google to send me traffic to this site. And of course, the goal of this website will be to open 7-day free Builderall accounts. So all the links will be about opening a Builderall account. That's why I can reuse this content, because it's only for opening Builderall account, so there is no copyright issue about it. But also I would like to do a RSS feed so that anybody or even I can use to send people to the pages of those articles. So we can send people on the article with our redirect link, but automatically, not do it by hand by using redirect link. Just use RSS feed into a tool like a WordPress RSS feed publisher, so we can publish article on our WordPress blog. Or if we want to use Zapier to send from RSS to post on Facebook, on Twitter, we can use RSS feeds in order to publish on social media or anywhere. But this RSS feed needs to have our affiliate ID inside the links. That's why we cannot use directly this RSS feed, because inside the links are direct to the blog articles, but we need to redirect each link. So by producing another RSS feed based on the first one, on the original one, but with all the links changed to be a redirect, affiliate redirect to the original link. So this I can do. I will probably do it. It will be the easiest things to do, and so that any Builderall user will be able to use this RSS by adding their affiliate ID at the end, and all the links will be affiliate links for them.
Hey,
so this I
that's
can
pretty
do
good.
quite easy. But in order to take the content, clean it, and repurpose it in order to be displayed on my website, this will take more time to do. But after, once it's done, any Builderall user will be able to use it also. I will do the same, so that they can send to one article on my website or on the homepage of this website with their affiliate ID in the URL, and all the links in this website will open a new Builderall account for them, under them. So this is the goal of what I would like to do. Two things, just a rewrite of this RSS feed, very simple rewrite, just change the link to the official website, but this website I will not use it myself, and I will maybe make a comment about it, because when you click here, get free access, then you go to a website called mybuilderall.com/register. It's not builderall.com, and when you use affiliate redirect link, you set the cookie for builderall.com, not any other website, and surely not mybuilderall.com. So the people who say to do that, so of course Shelly Turner says it because she's a trainer, official trainer, she always shows these things, but she never mentioned anything. She just said, oh, and you have your affiliate cookie, and then if they open, which is true, if for instance from here they will click on home or about us, if they stay on builderall.com and they open an account from there, yes, but this big image sends to mybuilderall.com, and mybuilderall.com is another domain, so the cookie will not be, your affiliate cookie is tied to builderall.com. And it works also on the subdomains of builderall.com, but not on other websites such as mybuilderall.com or any subdomain of this. It will not work. So maybe I need to talk to her about it. I don't know. I don't care. I will not do it. But if others do it, then what? So what? I don't need to warn them anyway. But maybe I will just talk to her about it, because I don't think she's saying this lying. Just she doesn't know, or she didn't realize, or something like this. I don't know. I will see, just for curiosity. And I will do another video when I'm advanced in this project in order to present it. If I ever finish it, then I will present it and explain more. Bye bye. Yes, I want to add this video at the end, because what I said before about the affiliate cookie, in fact I think I made a mistake. We have to check for sure, but I think I made a mistake, because yes, your affiliate cookie will not be on mybuilderall.com, but if we look at this form, in fact, to open the Builderall account, they send to the same URL as all Magic Funnels. So the URL is office.builderall.com. You can see it. So I think it will work, because the code here, we can see the form. Action goes to office.builderall.com/US office create, and at this moment I believe we have to check for sure. We will have to make a test with the incognito browser and just try to send a affiliate redirect link to the blog article, then click on the image on the right, and then create an account from this page and see if your affiliate ID is tied to this new user. So maybe yes, I think yes, but we have to be sure, we have to try, because you see, so they use builderall.com. So at this moment, when in this URL in post, when they will take the name and email and password, then they will not find affiliate ID in the form, so they will look into the cookie, and at this point it will be available because we are on builderall.com. So I think it will work. That's what I wanted to say to the end, because I said something before that it will not work. I think maybe it will work. So we have to try for sure, but most probably it will work. Okay? So no problem sending directly to the blog article like Shelly Turner said in her videos. I think it will work. Bye bye.
Don't let your kids watch it!